Yo, 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 this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. The beautiful white gold is back with us for Daredevil Born Again, all right? And this is episode 4, and it's titled Sic Semper Systema, all right? So it's gonna be I don't know what we're gonna get into. I don't know what that title means, but it was a very, 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 very sad ending to that last episode. What a great last episode as well. Okay,
it was definitely a ride. Like you're like super happy, and then you're like, damn. Because I was happy that we finally got like a witness in the court that could help. He didn't die. Feel me?
Matt learned.
Like he got in there and made his testimony, you know, and Matt definitely learned. But him and that judge, this is twice now.
Yeah.
It won't be no third. I like to say that. It won't be no third. And it ain't gonna be no third time, Matthew. Because you need to stop with this bullshit in his court.
He tried. I mean.
But I was like, dang. I was like, yes, finally. You know, and he got not guilty verdict.
That could have went horrible.
But then Fisk was like, no vigilantes.
Yeah.
And like I feel like that was like a warning to Matt, like, don't you even think about it.
Well, remember at the end of the season 2 of The Punisher, where Frank he really has just taken out everybody that betrayed him at that point. His brother, his friend. There was another body. I think it was his brother's friend. There was a bunch of these people that from the original storyline from season 2 of Daredevil, where they had betrayed him and stuff like that. And
I forgot about that. There was a symbol at the end.
He went back. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And then at the end of season 2 of The Punisher, you kind of just see him like, he going crazy, and then he just walks off. So it kind of gives you the impression that the Punisher is the Punisher, but he's only taking out like the bad people, like or people that cross his path. So like, what I'm thinking is, since that Frank is out there doing that, and Fisk probably knows about that from season 2, that he's still free.
That's a chess move.
He's gonna use what Frank has done probably, and pin whatever all this stuff is, or something like that, by using the police force and having them with the tattoos. Dex. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dex is locked up right now. You know what I'm saying? So like, it only makes sense that the Punisher would be, or his symbol would be used. Right. And he'll probably show up sometime and try to question like because he's supposed to be in this season sometime.
Is he?
Yeah, Frank's supposed to be in this season sometime. They said Jessica Jones was supposed to make an appearance, but these are rumors. I don't know. Right. I haven't seen anything or been spoiled, but these are just rumors. So as of right now, you know what I'm saying? But R.I.P. White Tiger. Okay, I like how they did roll that out. I wonder if they're gonna go all the way through with it though. I did discuss in the last episode, you weren't here, but I know about the female White Tiger. I did say that I think in the second episode, and I think it's his sister or his daughter. I think I got it wrong, but I think it's his sister or his niece or somebody that ends up taking up the mantle. That's why I said, and all the stuff that I've read recently, as of like in the last 7 or 8 years, comic book wise, White Tiger's been a female. So I was confused at a male one, and then when I realized,
so maybe
like no, and that's what's crazy. Earlier, way earlier in the comics. The guy that was in Daredevil, he was the original White Tiger, but he dies early.
Right.
So she has been the mantle since then, and I don't know how far it goes back, but it's really, really a long time ago as of now. In the last 10 years, we've always had a female White Tiger, and I even think when we watched the Ultimate Spider-Man episode with Deadpool, I think White Tiger was the female White Tiger, or the girl was one of the people in the episode.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
I think I do, yeah.
See what I'm saying? So like, as far as she's been out and in these different stories, she's been a woman for me. Right. So when I was kind of like, oh, that's awesome, I kind of got the whole story and the rollout. So I'm hoping that they do roll all that out. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is episode 4, and it's titled Sic Semper Systema. All right, so before we get into it, make sure you guys leaving a thumbs up and leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. And if you want to get these early and edited with all the commentary, the link to our Patreon is in the description. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, because what we're not doing here, we will be doing it over there. All right, so Daredevil Born Again, episode 4. I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. And we back.
Thank you, New York. It's humbling to be speaking to you, fair city. The city is in shambles. Speedy, do not move! Remember I told you that I'd get things done.
And anytime that happens, a big machine gets turned on to try to figure out what went
see,
wrong.
they all had them Punisher tats.
Do some digging on Hector. Are you the vigilante known as the White Tiger?
Objection!
Jury finds the defendant not guilty.
Oh yeah, see, I want to see Matt's reaction to that.
Yeah, because water's breaking.
Sorry about your client, Murdock.
Yeah, me too. So, 9mm to the temple, execution style, no room for error.
External bevel on the entrance wound, exit wound has skin tears and raised skull fragments.
Single kill shot at extreme close range and no one found the casing.
It's not on the body, it's not my problem.
I want to see my uncle, Hector Ayala. I want to see my tío. I want to see what they did to him.
You know, trust me. Come on, let's go.
They killed him, didn't they? You're a lawyer. You ain't dumb. Busted up a fight with his mask off. Asshole cops were dirty. No one's doing anything about it, and no one's ever gonna do anything about it, because he was just Hector from the Heights, and they're the fucking cops.
Shit, we got an F-bomb. Go Disney!
From a 16-year-old.
Aww.
And her talking about nobody's doing nothing about it is gonna push him.
It's okay.
No, it's eating away at him. It's definitely, especially now, seeing this.
The water is breaking.
Okay, we have to believe it.
He about to be born.
You understand?
Matt, you're running from it. So I'm gonna tell you right now, just off the conversation we had in the beginning, looks like that she's gonna end up taking the mantle, which would be awesome.
Yep, and it's his niece.
Yeah, I hope we go all the way through with it and not just like pump fake me. Oh, okay. So this is another villain. His name is Muse. Interesting. So he might have been the guy that was making them Fisk painting. That's why they just showed it again. Remember in the first episode, he spray painted. That might have been Muse from the first episode and we wouldn't even paying attention. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, being
Good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I've been to a bar where the bartenders are kind of the entertainment while doing the drinks and stuff, and it's not as dope as you think. Because after a while, like, you kind of want to drink when you've been waiting.
all right.
And it's packed. Took you forever to get to the bar, and then you want to dance. Bitch, give me my drink.
Right.
Dude, Fisk is riding you way too hard. This whole in by 8.
7. I gotta go.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Take a few more shots, hit up that spot on 23rd, sleep on the train, go to work, and do it all over again.
What's that? Absolutely not.
Dude,
Yeah, everything sounded pretty cool, but sleeping on the train.
Supposed to meet with the Clean Green Holland, new tech company with this dope recycling idea. It would actually decrease garbage output. We're gonna start with the ports. Dual jurisdiction. It's genius.
Huh. Fisk is either gonna pull up on him or he's gonna get his ass for fucking up.
Fine. Let's get Captain Planet here ACAP.
Wow, they're good friends.
Yeah.
That on ferry.
Okay, bye, Grandpa.
You want butter toffee or caramel with peanuts?
Butter toffee. Are these boxes evidence?
Nah, the mother boxes was evidence. I paid for this.
I got it, man. Ready?
That freaking horn.
The city is pretty shitty though. Like the cops are corrupt. Fisk is mayor. It's not as good as you think, Matt. I feel like you know that.
I heard Hector's niece came to the morgue.
Niece.
Did she?
No. God, no. No kid should see that.
This is terrible
Freaking
timing. but I'm gonna be
foggy,
downtown
man.
Today.
I know, that's all I said. The last episode was R.I.P. Fog. Man, I miss Fog.
You're gonna like this one. It's Leroy Bradford. We owe them a freebie this month. Can you just meet him down in detention?
Had me at freebie.
It's real interesting to see these lighter moments of Matt. like on the top of the buildings and stuff. Because in the Netflix series, it's really, really dark, and I like the, you know what I mean? Just different.
Adam.
I'd rather not.
I understand, but I would urge you to sit in the discomfort, and maybe just for a moment we can acknowledge the affair.
Stupid. Ridiculous term. A dinner party. Betrayal.
You're gone. I didn't know when or if you were ever coming back.
You know I wouldn't stay away.
You left. That was a betrayal.
Bro, you see how uncomfortable Fisk looks?
He looked at her like, bitch.
He looks, I've never seen Fisk uncomfortable like this.
It was his hands. His hands.
He is pissed.
Can we not?
It was like finding a clay at a garage sale. It wasn't part of my husband's world.
What world is that? Politics?
Business.
Yeah, they good cover-ups. They both know the cue.
Absolutely not. Never.
You left, which felt like taking half of me away.
Did that trigger something for you, Vanessa?
My father, he was in textiles. He would leave for weeks at a time. He drank, gambled. His behavior aided my mother. I never respected her for that. I needed to feel alive, not crushed down. When you left, you hurt me.
You never told me.
Did you end the affair?
I never had the opportunity.
Why not? Did something happen? Did you confront this man?
Yes.
He confronted Adam?
Would you like to be more specific?
No.
Did you kill him?
No.
Your methods are much more direct.
No, they were, not now. I did tell him how I felt about you, about our marriage. And I told him that I couldn't fathom a life of meaning without her.
And where is Adam now?
I don't know.
I want to go back to the first question I asked you. Are we here to dissolve a marriage or preserve one? I want you to think about it. Without forgiveness.
Bruh, so as Adam did? You think so?
I don't know.
Just the highest act of love. It is the only way forward. Good work today. If you two don't mind, I'd love to speak to Vanessa alone for a moment. Based on the nature of our discussion today, I feel obligated to ask, do you feel safe in your marriage?
How sweet of you. My husband is capable of many, many things. Harming me is not one of them.
Oh, she thought Fisk was beating her or something. Nah.
Not her.
Mayor
Fisk.
BB. He might be a nice guy. Vigilantes, love him. Should have had that a long time ago. I wish I could be a vigilante. I'd be out there too.
Okay, but Matt has superpowers and White Tiger has an amulet. These are not just like street people who go to McDonald's and put a costume on and start whipping ass.
Hey, look at this. I get the friggin' blind dude. Bring on the blind justice.
Little do you know, sir.
Bradford, my name is Matthew Murdock. I understand that you've been charged with petty larceny, which is a Class A misdemeanor. Complaint against you alleges you stole approximately 5 boxes of fiddle faddle.
I didn't do it.
The bodega where this allegedly occurred has a surveillance system. They've already turned over to the prosecution footage, which they claim shows you stealing the items. Cashier is willing to testify she was an eyewitness to the whole thing. Store security guard will...
Bro, you're screwed. What are you thinking?
I paid for that shit last week.
Doesn't really work like that.
I saw them cops eating 2 boxes of that shit.
Now that I'm entirely willing to believe.
Could it have been a scroll?
Are you real?
Nope. And the bigger problem...
I'm about to fall out, y'all. There's no way he said it.
Funny. That was a good, like,
pages of offenses,
sprinkle.
drugs, not to mention the 4 separate cases where you failed to appear in court.
I gotta get home, man.
If you decide to fight the case, pay the
I
bail,
look like I got money to
you're
you.
gonna sit in jail until this whole thing is over.
Cop out? You a cop out lawyer?
If you take a plea.
No. Look, man, you even think about telling me to cop out? You better go out there and get me my probation.
Probation is not gonna be on the table.
Then I ain't taking it. Is 30 the same as probation?
Nope. On 30, you do 20.
This is my case, and I'm going home on it. Hey, go out there and do your job and get me some probation.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
See? Because you can't see shit.
Yeah, he's laughing at like, little do you know. Yeah.
I'm sure you look lovely today. 8357 Bradford.
Stole some caramel corn from a bodega. Looks like we went 30 days on this.
So the guy's looking for probation.
And I'm looking for Mr. Right. Sentences go up and not down when you continue to commit.
Yeah, when you continue to do the same crime.
Or maybe the whole idea relies on the theory that people are actually thinking about the consequences. And assure you, having spent a full 5 minutes with Mr. Bradford, he was not.
If you don't like deterrence, how about incapacitation?
You really want to prove a point with some stolen caramel corn on Latvian Heritage Day? Pretty sure you snuck a piece of honey cake for breakfast.
Wow.
It's a blind thing.
It's a blind thing. There you go, with the swag.
Given your cultural sensitivity, very impressive news. I'll give your guy 20 days. The last time that he actually got probation, 11 cases ago by my count. How about this 20 days?
On which he does 15 minus today.
Arguing philosophy in criminal court arraignment.
You started it.
I mean, I'm with Matt. If you get him on probation, you can keep tabs on him.
Right.
Last and final offer, Mr. Bradford can have 10 days.
See, I knew you believed in redemption.
Oh, I don't. I do hope he appreciates you.
Thank you.
It's not
And
bad.
you get 1 day served, so 9.
Yeah, he got 9 days. That ain't bad. That's a little vacation.
Yeah.
Just you there at 6 o'clock.
Officer Powell.
Counselor Murdock. Funny how we keep finding each other like...
Doing the Lord's work today?
Yeah.
Couldn't have a weak link out there, could you?
What?
Or, I know, maybe it was pride. Actually, he flat out embarrassed you. And you can't have that at the NYPD. Is that why you did it?
You have yourself a nice day.
He had a family. He had a future, and you took that away from him.
My grandfather wore this badge. Father wore this badge. My brother wears this badge. So I wear this fucking badge with honor, Counselor. And I don't know nothing about...
You don't wear no damn badge with honor.
You a bit.
Oh, he not lying, though.
An attorney who assaults a police officer, who obstructs an active investigation? Not something that the Bar Association's gonna take lightly. Not to mention some of my more excitable colleagues on the force.
You'd have to bring a few more than the last time we met, wouldn't you?
I'll be seeing you, Counselor.
Yeah.
Right.
Bring them on. I'll whoop all their ass. Matt done, bro. Y'all can't fuck with Matt for real. Matt had a building fall on him. He fought 20 dudes on a staircase. Y'all not rocking with dudes. Y'all petty cops who can't even fight for real.
Art of finance, publishing, international diplomacy. But I think we've lost something along the way. Industry, the pride of the working class. If I say Red Hook, what words come to mind?
Raves? Decrepit?
This port is a black eye on the face of the city. I think we can do better. Structural overhaul.
That's not an option.
A total transformation. I told the people of the city I was going to come out of the gate strong. I want you to organize a press conference. I want to get this message out immediately.
This is city government. There are processes. That's not how it works in this office. These things take time.
And he's telling you he don't give a damn.
And I also think that he's leaning towards I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me.
I'm right.
You feel me? Like
I can.
and
I can call him right now.
Yeah.
And they're
type
gonna
shit.
do it.
Yeah.
I hear you saying that my plan is improbable, but not impossible. Where do we start?
I suppose we would need to conduct a feasibility study, building permits, zoning laws, environmental impact. Council will want to know that this project is viable. Can't do that without the council's approval.
Get the council.
No, until we ask the public advocate to put it on the docket.
Let's take that step.
Yes, sir. In the meantime...
Damn, bro. Every time I think Fisk is like gonna...
I know.
He like, okay, let's do it the right way. Huh?
I was basically gonna say everything that you did, so...
The other bosses will continue to create havoc until one of them ascends or they all die.
Great news.
Got me there.
So now I feel like my man needs a villain again, or a vigilante.
And bounce back and you are out on Friday.
How is that great news?
Anything below 30 is a gift. 10 is a miracle.
Look, I said probation.
There is no probation to be had here. This is the best deal you're gonna get.
You just want to shove my ass into jail and I'm supposed to thank you. You just don't get it, do you? Look, I've been jerked around by the system my whole life. Last time I got 30 days. Know what happened? I missed my SSI appointment and they cut my benefits. Not enough
So
time.
somebody was plotting on him.
But it takes forever to get that shit back regular. Then you gotta start eating throwaway crap from supermarket dumpsters, begging for change, for food. Just once, I want a dessert. Something that don't taste like crap. Something that tastes real good. So why not get the caramel corn? I like that shit and it tastes good. 5 times more to lock me up than they're willing to spend to feed me. You come in here and tell me that that's a gift? That I should thank you?
You're right.
Damn, man. Holy shit. The last 2 episodes have had these moments where it's in his face and he's trying to ignore it. You know that the system not working, Matt, bruh. It's reminding you every step of the way.
Yeah. He's trying so hard to just
The way
tolerate it.
Yeah, the way that camera panned up like that, bruh.
The face of tolerance.
Come on, Fisk, smile, bruh. These are children.
He's trying.
We gotta see this.
Just let it out. Daniel what?
It was me. I totally screwed up. I went out and I...
You know what? I don't want to hear it. Just call the schedulers and have them pull a meeting off the calendar now.
Damn, I was about to say, was that BB that he was out with, and it was, and he spoke too much, and then she put some story out about it. Oh, if this was old Fisk, he'd shave you off.
He might do it still. I'm from the kids, but
right.
Handle it. Understand? You just keep your mouth shut.
Just wonderful.
Now for our next one.
No. That's. You were wonderful. And as they say, the city never sleeps.
Yeah, I feel like that was like the first time that I've ever seen Wilson Fisk around some kids, and that had me feeling all types of different ways. I swear. I was like flashbacking everything this man has done. Dude's head in the car door in front of kids.
Beating that man to death.
Like, what world are we living in here?
It's the Latvian Cultural Center.
Where are
it's
you?
on your calendar. Latvian heritage.
Do I care about
Wait.
Latveria, or she said Latvian?
Latvian, like
Oh,
old
okay.
girl Matt was talking to.
I was about to be like, holy shit, they dropped a Dr. Doom Easter egg in this bitch.
Wilson Fisk.
More fucking singing.
Maybe he's not king to it. Or what is this? What's wrong with the singing? Is it his past or something?
It's the same song.
Mayor Garbage, is that it? You are all here to help me execute my promises. I will find out which one of you leaked this.
It was me, sir. I screwed up.
I knew it.
Everybody out! Out!
Can someone stay with y'all?
Not you, dumbass.
Sir, whatever he did, it's on me.
Okay, fine. Suit yourself. You can go down with the ship.
I went out to a club till 4:30, maybe even 5, and look, I had a lot to drink. Tequila, ketamine.
You should probably stop.
I was drunk. That's unforgivable. And I'm not even asking for forgiveness. I can't even forgive myself. Because the thing is, you're right. I don't deserve this job. And I never did. So you're right to fire me or punish me. I want to say that I'm eternally loyal, forever grateful for the opportunity, and I'll spend the rest of my life regretting how badly I screwed it up.
Don't know if I saw this coming. I don't think he saw it coming either.
Because he might respect the accountability.
Yeah.
Like, he stepped up and was like, it was me. Damn, look at her. Like, ooh.
He was a liquor and the ketamine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fire you or use you.
Ooh.
I've been around a lot of... I know how unreliable people can be. I've learned that loyalty and courage, 2 qualities,
He was definitely brave for
not
telling the
easily
truth.
replicated.
Daniel, just shut up.
Are you trying to...
Just sip it. Like I said 5 minutes ago, Daniel.
I'm not. I'm sorry, sir.
In the fullness of time, you'll make a better man. If you ever do anything like that again, it will be the last thing that you ever do. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. It'll never happen again.
Yeah, I think now I think, okay, so maybe she was trying to protect him the whole time. And maybe that's what she was on too. She was like kind of walking the tightrope with dude.
I mean, look what just happened with the garbage. And look at all the garbage on the street. How can we trust a guy like that who makes all of these promises to actually have our back?
I think what they should have done, to be honest, just to be a little creative, is had the defenders get interviewed. Because they're going to these different parts of New York.
Right.
Single kill shot at extreme close range, and I found the case.
But the bullet.
Yeah, I think it might have been the casing. Or the casing went down the drain. Damn, that's smart, bro. He went right back and did the trailing and tracking. Bro, Matt, where are you going?
Where are you?
You in the trap? This low-key looks like the same garage y'all fought in the Defenders.
Hello. I know you're in.
Oh!
Frank!
What are you doing here? Hey, Ben, good?
Holy shit. Speak of the devil. Devils.
Right.
What do you want? Clyde and mine was shot, Frank. Logo I found on the bullet casing. A lot of them cops.
What's that got to do with me?
Yeah. Nice place you got here.
Appreciate that.
You know, you could use all this. It could be a service.
Yeah, be a service, huh? Are you a service, Red? Prance around the city in a Halloween costume, beating the snot out of bad guys?
You could help people. You could save lives.
I see, I did that. I was downrange, Red.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize you were a victim in all this.
I ain't used that pussy-ass word my entire life. You don't put it in my mouth.
I want to go out there on the street, have at it. I do not have time for your candy-ass hero shit.
Wow, that's awesome. They're really different. The Punisher is really like, nah, I'm ending them. That's the way I'm gonna be, bro. He was like that at the end of season 2. Don't duke it out.
See, I think you want my permission. You want to get your hands on somebody, huh? Maybe a little bit scared. A little scared about what that means.
Sorry, buddy. Way off on that one.
You're guilty.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And I can see it on you. I can smell it on you.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
With that horse shit about saving lives, how about that friend of yours? You save his life.
It's not about him.
Just say his name.
It's not about him.
Say his name, you coward! Say his name!
You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't done a goddamn thing about it.
Whoa!
Oh, God damn it. God damn it.
Damn, he really is. He's fighting it.
Yeah.
He wants to do something so bad. Damn, he apologized.
First honest thing you did, Red. He talks to you, doesn't he? Every time I start moving, I still hear my little boy. And I hear his voice. He says, get him, Daddy. Every last single one of them, get him.
Yeah, I really feel bad for Frank. Frank has been betrayed by everybody. And I feel really bad for Matt.
Damn thing, and it's gonna keep eating at you. It's gonna keep eating and eating.
I ran him down.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I let the system take care of the rest.
Oh. Every day Bullseye goes to the chow hall. You feel good about that?
He got life! How about old Foggy? He got life.
Kindest, purest soul I ever met. And guys like you and me, we could work a lifetime and never measure up to his decency. Goodbye, Frank.
Wow, that was amazing.
Damn.
That almost made me cry for real. It was hard to watch. Whew.
When Dr. Glenn asked to talk.
She asked if he felt safe with me. It's what a prudent psychiatrist would ask.
But Wilson, should I?
When I was a boy, I learned by watching my father how to shake a man's hand, how to know when someone intends to cheat you.
I hate these stories about his dad because then and then the end is you killed him.
Because
I mean, I get it. But...
You learned all this in the short 8 years?
But forgiveness, that wasn't a part of who he was. I would like for things to be the way they were.
People change. I'm not the same woman I was when you left.
Damn.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to avoid me.
Pulled into another meeting.
You don't have to be sorry. And I'm not sleeping over, I don't worry about you. But you come home late one night and my mind is spinning. Maybe he needed a Heimlich and there was...
And then it's like that goes on his plate after like being pulled to one side to want to be Daredevil.
Yeah.
Now the same thing. Oh man.
One of those days, I guess.
One of those days.
Client who's proven innocent still ends up dead. Another client serving time at Rikers for stealing a bag of caramel corn.
Dang, they sent the Rikers?
You ever feel like you're pushing a rock up a hill?
I mean, New York's court system is like that. I've had friends who've like from Kentucky and done stuff in New York, had to fly back for court and all that. They not doing nothing for you. Whatever happened, they gonna make you show up and play you.
Variety neurotics / depressives.
Okay,
Plus,
Matthew.
Can tell you pretty much anything you want to know, and just have to kill you.
I got pretty used to coming home to an empty apartment. I can't imagine you not being here.
Good answer.
It's crazy, like Matt's getting the love on and Fisk is struggling with it. Like there's a lot of different back and forths and stuff. Yeah, look at you. Wow, that's crazy. He still had the painting. Oh. Damn, I want to see Matt in the black and red suit so bad. So bad.
Please, Mr. Fisk. Forgiveness is the highest form of love.
Is that Adam?
Would you agree with that, Adam?
It is Adam!
Holy shit.
Fisk, please, let me out!
Oh my God.
That's awesome that Matt is like getting back into it. Oh shit. Is this Muse? Yep. What the hell? He taking their blood?
Doing?
Is the hand back?
No, I think he paints with blood.
Whoa. Yeah, you might be right. He might paint with the blood. I don't know what they're going to do in the series. The last time we seen somebody tubing blood, it was that hand shit. It was some weird hand shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
sheesh.
Who knows? Maybe the hand back. What a good episode, though. All right, you guys. So, welcome back. That was Daredevil episode 4. All right. So, sweetheart, how do you feel?
I like the way this season is moving. Like, the pace of it is good. And you know, we're kind of doing the same thing that we did with the Netflix Daredevil, with like kind of skipping like through, like this episode is about this, and then this episode is about this, and then this episode ties back to this, and so on, you know. And then like by the end, everything will kind of like come together. But I kept saying through this episode, like the water's breaking, like he's about to be born, you know, like that ball is rolling now, because we've got so many different like things coming at Matt, like White Tiger's niece, and then now Punisher, and then even like on the other hand, he's got his woman, and you know, I'm gonna worry about you and stuff like that. But that is interesting that we were talking about like the female White Tiger and stuff like that. So I feel like that'll definitely be a thing with his niece, and they might roll that out. It's interesting though, like the dynamic of Fisk and Vanessa at the therapist kind of made me think like, okay, my process was like, is he dead? And then I was like, no, because she told him like, just don't kill him. And then seeing at the end, like he's being held hostage. He didn't kill him, but he's gonna like fuck with that man bad. And they both was like, I don't know. So Vanessa must know that he's down there.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know.
But this episode was definitely another ride. Like that conversation Matt had with Frank was very something. Very much something. But I don't know. Frank looks like a damn caveman right now. This episode was really good, though. Like I said, I like the pace of the season so far, and the storyline is giving what it's supposed to give.
Okay. Again, I know that Daredevil is. I know I said this in like season 3, like how Matt Murdock is probably one of my favorites next to Batman now. And this episode just, oh my God, like the conversation with Matt and White Tiger's niece, right? There's a tone there where that's like the first instance of the repercussions from White Tiger that Matt is starting to see. That even though you are fronting hard about trying to do it your way, and that you have stressed that from the very first season, trying to do it your way, and then, you know, going back and forth between Daredevil and that whole thing, and you visually can see it tearing him up, like starting to pull him apart, and then you can also feel it, like it's crazy. And then the conversation with Frank, bro, I almost cried. It broke me. Like I was having a hard time because I can see that Matt is fronting, and then like I sometimes I deal with a lot of guilt, and I've kind of related that with, I came into relation with that through this Matt Murdock journey that I've had, and why I've kind of really felt for him and am able to, like, you know, gravitate towards him and what he's all about. And that whole conversation was like, I felt like I was Matt right there. I felt like that Frank was talking to me. I felt like that it's I can't sit here and go against him, bro. It's everything he was saying was truthful. It was hard to swallow. And then like with Foggy's situation, it's hard to talk about it. With the Foggy situation, that's on his heart too. That was really, really, I mean, I felt every moment of that. You know what I'm saying? And then having the conversation with the guy that he got sent to help, even on the lowest level. We're talking about like caramel corn here. On the lowest level, he sees it's not working. He's seeing holes in all his armor that he's putting up, and it's so law, and I'm doing it, and it's everything. It's like they're finding these holes, and it's slowly like pulling him, like it's making all these different situations and scenarios are pulling him back to the Daredevil. Even with what Frank said, like away from the guilt stuff, like you didn't do nothing about it. Like right. Matt has a thing in him, like that conversation in last season with his dad about how we're cursed and we have this fighting thing in us, and we have this, and it's a part of him, and he's trying to run away from himself. He's trying to want to run away from who he is and live this different life. And then like he goes back home after the conversation with Frank, and then his girl is, you know, telling him all the things that he worries about when he's Daredevil. Right. Claire, he dealt with the same thing with the Claire situation.
Karen.
And then Claire dealt with it also with Luke Cage in his season about dealing, you know, dating or being with the hero like this. Karen Page went through that whole situation with Matt and, you know, lying and all that. And then he gets away, Foggy dies, you know, and then like, I like how Matt was like, bro, like I like, also a part of that was like not only the guilt and not only not being able to do anything and fighting to be Daredevil, but bro, you killed him and he's still alive. Like you broke your rule and he's still alive. And then he like, instead of saying that, he screams like he got life. And then like in return, I knew he was gonna say that. I knew, because it don't matter. Like it's just an excuse in comparison. And he's like, bro, did Foggy get life? That just, bro, like fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like this is the things that Netflix was built off of, those type of moments and movies.
For sure.
This season 3 and this season is all of it. It's like concentrated. Yeah. I don't know what that is, but the thing that makes us go to Netflix and watch those movies, and it has those twists and turns, this is all it. Every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? And then like to your point about Fisk, I think that Fisk is really turned on Vanessa for real. And maybe you might be right because they both said, I don't know. Maybe she might know that Fisk has already
because they were
got
like
him.
business.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
So, but I wouldn't be surprised if Fisk didn't tell her.
Well, because he said that when he said that they had a dialogue, she was like, you want to be more specific?
Okay, yeah, you're right. So maybe she knows. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think that whole situation is wild. And I think that I'm seeing the pieces, even though it's already crashed and burned, I'm seeing a lot of pieces that could still crash really, really hard to move the story. Like, you know, since Adam is a hostage and Matt's girl is the therapist, if Matt ever wanted to go the legal way again, that's his witness. Now, if that ever works itself out to figure out, like if he finds out Fisk is shit,
I don't know though. I don't necessarily know how far it goes when it comes to like that privilege, that, yeah, I mean, if you tell your therapist that you murdered somebody, yeah, they are obligated to let the enforcements know. But like, I don't know how far that goes where it's like, okay, I need to let authorities know.
right? Something might pop up. Like,
I don't know if you can use like a therapist, whatever, in court. I don't know.
Like Vanessa might do something, or one of them might slip up to the point where Matt and her have to have a conversation or something.
Yeah.
Where he indulges information, or maybe that's the information he finds out last.
Yeah, maybe him and Vanessa do need to have a conversation.
No, I'm talking about the therapist and Matt.
Well, maybe him and Vanessa need to have a conversation.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying too, because if the deal was that you got to stop what you're doing and she'll stay alive, but if she's involved in doing this shit and Fisk, you still doing some rotten shit too, it kind of gives him the green light to be Daredevil in a sense, but then it's going to bring up both of their past again. Like Fisk is going to be back at Fisk, Daredevil's going to be back at Daredevil, clash, does he beat him again? And Vanessa and what she got, and then you got Muse out here too. So a wild episode. I think this season has been amazing. I know people have all talking about Disney Plus numbers and all that. I don't get into numbers because we watch so much content, bro. If the shit good is good, screw your numbers. A lot of people miss a lot of shit because they just not feeling it or whatever the case may be, but I'm glad that we watch shit for a living because we really don't miss nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like people right now, they're heavy on Ballerina, and then John Wick's brother's supposed to be in that, but they don't know who John Wick's brother is because you didn't watch Continental.
Right.
Everybody talking about, I didn't like bullshit. Continental was fire. You just didn't take the time to sit and watch it.
And it was literally
3 hour and a half episodes. It was fire. It was fire. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all let us know down in the comments how you feel about Daredevil episode 4. Man, fire. Daredevil Born Again episode 4. We'll be back with next week with some more episodes. I think one of these weeks, I don't know if it's next week or the next week, but they're supposed to drop 2 episodes. So just stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping tabs or whatever, but before we get out of here, make sure you guys leaving a thumbs up, leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. All right, so the first 3 seasons of Daredevil from Netflix are up on the channel, and then I'll go ahead and add this one to the playlist for Born Again. All right, we'll see you all soon. We got more content, and we'll be back with more Daredevil Born Again. All right, I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, and this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel, and we out.